Joining us now is Gautam Shah, who's a founder of Goldilocks Global Research. Gautam, as always, thank you so much for taking the time. Alex here, good morning to you. What do you make of the kind of run that we've seen in the very recent past? And also, if you look back a couple of months from 7th of April, broader markets have moved up very, very smartly. Where do you see the move in the near term? Do you expect a little bit of consolidation after this sprint?
Good morning, Alex. I think it's quite astonishing for a lot of people that despite all the geopolitics that we went through, you have the mid-cap and the small-cap indices close to lifetime highs, and you have the Nifty 2% away from lifetime highs. So I think the market has been the best judge of geopolitics because the more common sense you use, there was no way you could have participated rationally in this market up move. But I think the price action has been supreme, and the price action has told you all along that the trend is intact because actually the market has been making a series of higher tops and higher bottoms. And we had a lovely 5-week consolidation where the Nifty stayed in a 500-point band. It got a lot of people frustrated because the index was not going anywhere, but the stock specific action continues to be solid. So as a technician, I still don't see any negative signs on the charts. I think the market is clearly headed even higher from here. The momentum is great. The liquidity is phenomenal, and there is excellent support coming in from global markets, particularly the US, which are already close to lifetime highs. So I think 25,600 was our working number. We are almost there. It's a minor resistance, but I think this market is headed for 26,200, which is the lifetime high, and we really review it there. Any which way, this is not about the Nifty. I think the rest of the year is about being picky about stocks, being in the right themes, right pockets, and I think that's where real returns will be made.
Okay, Gautam, very good morning, and always great to have you on the show. You know, I'm just wondering if you see the broader market sort of join in, or is this a large cap kind of rally that we're seeing? Because broader markets have been sort of sitting it out for the last couple of days. Where are you seeing those strengths as far as, the non-Nifty companies are concerned?
Couple of days is not important, Tamanna, because I think broader markets had run up quite a bit while the Nifty was in that consolidation phase for 5 weeks. And I think the large caps and the Nifty had to follow suit. And that's really what has happened in the last few days. But I think this is a bull market where you have to think like a test cricketer and not go about things 2020, because, it's about buy and hold right now. And that's how real returns and larger returns will be created. So I think the rest of the year is about broader markets. While the Nifty can make new lifetime highs, go even significantly beyond that, but in percentage terms, I think they will keep finding headwinds from time to time. So small cap index, mid cap index, I do see them hitting lifetime highs. I think 51,000 is the level for the 21,000 is the level for the mid cap 100 index. And I think once we are past that number, which we already are, I think you'll see significant upside.
Okay, now, viewers, the reason why this is important to get Gautam today, and I think the reason I'm very excited about it, because the last 3 days, and Gautam, if you see our show, you will know that we've spoken about this on the morning show enough times that when the markets were sub 25,000, Gautam Shah was one of the people who came out and said that 25,600 seems to be on the cards and we'll take it from there, right? I distinctly remember your words. It's just eerily spooky, or whatever you call it, Gautam, that we are at 25,600. So now let's take it from here. Do you believe that there are levels in sight in the months of July, August, September?
Thanks for highlighting that, Neeraj. Yes, it did work really well. And I think we went through the Middle Eastern crisis, and our targets on the upside were questioned. We ourselves questioned ourselves because, it was not the best scenario in terms of news flow. But again, price action wise, it's been spot on. Momentum is great. Breadth is great. Market continues to hold on to support levels. There is so much support coming in from everywhere around the world. 25,600 is just a small stopover number. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think we are still headed towards 26,200, which is a very important number because it was the lifetime high. I mean, it's the number that we tested in the last week of September last year. There could be some selling pressure, but the way the banks are placed, the way metals are placed, the way IT is looking placed, the way real estate is placed, I don't think this market is stopping out anytime soon. So I think for the next 3 to 6 months, it looks like things are sorted unless something completely out of the box comes our way.